So, if you ever wondered, this is my room. There's my bathroom. There's my closed thing, corner and front door. There's my guitar, which I have not used a lot. There is my juicer, which I have used a lot. Front yard, I live in the first floor. It's a beautiful summer day, maybe going to the fall soon. There's my desk and computer corner. Which is dying because first I burned it because I didn't know it was not supposed to be in direct sunlight, and then I gave it a lot of water and a lot of nutrients, and I think I gave it too many nutrients, and now it's dying. But I hope I can save it. But it looks like it's dying, but let's hope for the best. Computer corner. I sit on the floor because it's better for your body to not sit on a chair. On the desk I write. There's my GoPro. Cactus is doing fine. I didn't grow any herbs this year because last year I failed miserably with them. But that's something I wish to do. They would be placed outside to do the herbs. But I think I will be moving next year anyway. But it has been a great apartment. There's my yoga mat, which I have used. There's my bed, which I use, and my poster of the Forward Escape. I like the picture. But it was not supposed to be only a apartment video. And I know one of these is bound to be upside down, either the apartment or my face. But I think maybe this phone is so much smart it will flip it. But let's see. Anyway. I wanted to make one of my videos again, talking about me and my experience of life. And I don't know why would I want to talk about my experience of life is because it's so rich and wonderful, and I want to share it for anyone willing to watch. And yeah, that's one thing. Like maybe a meta thing about these videos. I feel somehow I feel like it's narcissistic to film myself do these videos talking about me. But then again, everybody has the right to click or not click, and also it's a good thing for me to speak my thoughts out. as I have maybe said in many videos, but I hope I will find peace with these thoughts also, so I don't always have to put the disclaimer out there. So yeah, it feels good to talk, and I must also say that I just did a 30-minute video which I felt was good, but then my camera always does something to me, so it doesn't record it, and now I have yet again a new camera app which I hope will save it. But yeah, it's interesting with the technology. I was already looking at the new phone because this one has a cracked screen, but probably I won't buy it because I always realize it's not worth it, even though it would be super nice and cool and all that to have a even more high-tech. But this one still works without problems, so it's all good. But even this was not the purpose of this video. Actually, there was no purpose except to kind of maybe talk about some of the stuff that I talked about earlier. And I don't know, I just feel like it's fair to tell this, that I already kind of did this. I don't know why. It feels kind of, if I just try to say what I said again, I don't know, it feels cheating, because I know I'm not coming up with the thoughts as I speak, I'm kind of trying to remember them. But I don't know, maybe that's not cheating, maybe that's just... And also, because I felt kind of like vulnerable about some of those thoughts, it feels weird to do it again, because I don't know, maybe after talking about it the first time, it's just easier to let it out, and but also maybe it's better to have a little bit more reflection on it, because they are sometimes very messy thoughts, and maybe better for the listener, and also for my own development, because that's what I'm here to do, to develop, even though sometimes I don't know the reason and I don't know the motivation behind it, is it right, and all this. I mean, yeah, I just feel very self-judgmental about it. For some reason. But again, because the subject again is related to the for what is for me the biggest subject of human right now, at least, and maybe, yeah, I don't know, right now at least, and it feels something I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with, a little bit more trusting myself, little bit more accepting myself and just recognizing my own my own genius, my own way, and not being so judgmental. Let's say maybe I feel that I'm very sharp, I'm very intellectual, I'm spiritual, I'm smart, and yeah, as I said, sharp, and sometimes I feel my I feel I'm right, I'm on the right track, I know this stuff, and I'm discerning, and I'm all these good things. But then there is the ever-present negative put down voice that is like opposite of that, which is not so helpful, but also it feels so real sometimes, something very hard to let go, because if there would be not that, then would it be all just good and high vibes? And how would I know if there was not the negative voice? How would I keep myself in check, kind of like, in regards to my ideas, and not become self-absorbed and narcissistic and all that? Although sometimes I just think that I do have these tendencies, but I mean, who doesn't? Is it something you can grow out of? Can you recognize yourself to be awesome and great without being like arrogant and blind about it? And also seeing your faults and own undevelopment areas of your life and personality and all this. Probably there is a balance to it. But yeah, that's something I'm struggling, or going through, or thinking, or developing in myself. The trust and the feeling of my, I don't know, it's just the trust in myself. To recognize my, as I said, to recognize my own genius, good sides, brilliancy, all this, good things that I feel about myself, that when I feel them, I feel bad about feeling them, because I should not be that. Maybe coming from other people, Also, some childhood, maybe somebody told me I'm stupid, and I accepted that for a long time. Yeah, I don't want to victimize myself, but I want to recognize it. For example, that I think I think my brother has been, and I don't think he's a bad person or anything. I have not talked to him in years just because some stupid. Well, it kind of built up for a long time. We quarreling to each other, and then after some quarreling, we just never connected again, really. And I don't know, lately I have been, for a long time, just wanting to get my relationship with my family back, kind of. On some sort of track. I don't accept them to be like my level. I don't know. I don't want to think about it like that, but I don't expect them to be like how I am. But I would still like to have it, not have these unconscious grudges or things that are unresolved. I would like to my relationships to be clear and clear, not like unclear. That even if I would rather have a clear understanding of what's going on between me and my brother, me and my sister, my parents. I think there's a lot more clarity. But with my sister and brother there is not. Because I think that reflects to a lot of my life and to relationship with other people also. So yeah, I don't know how to go, but because we don't see really each other that much, but I hope to develop this area of my life. Also. Yeah, not sure how I got into that. But yeah, it's all part of self-development and all this, and I'm just getting ideas I talked about last time and what to talk about now. But I kind of want to take my time here and talk for a while. It's like therapy for me also. And us. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Development of, I think this relates to my own development of consciousness. Self-development relates to that because I don't know, it is about all parts of self-development, from relationship to food to exercise, eating, health, all this. But it's not it, I think. It's a part of it, can be a part of it. And for me, I want it to be part of it. My favorite subject, my something I wish to spend more time on. Consciousness development. But yeah, I feel like I can't go into what I talk about. It feels weird. Sorry, I can't keep feeling myself here, but I hope it's still recording at least.